Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. Courage, sacrifice, determination, commitment, toughness, heart, talent, guts. That's what little girls are made of. The heck with sugar and spice. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. I wouldn't change what happened to me, because then I wouldn't have this chance, in front of all of you, to embrace more people than I ever could have with 2 arms. The paramedic whispered in my ear, God will never leave you or forsake you. Fear is something that can really hold us all back from different things in life. It's important to notice what your fears are and try to conquer them. Strive to find things to be thankful for and just look for the good in who you are. I gave my heart to Jesus when I was 5 years old, and since then it's been a special relationship. To me, it's not a religion. It's just talking to God, reading His Word, and doing my best to honor Him in everything I do. I don't really want people looking to me for inspiration. I just want to be a sign along the way that points toward heaven. My belief is where I get my strength. When I'm struggling with something, I can go to God for help, and I'm excited to share that. I think sharks are beautiful creatures, and I don't think we should stop going in the ocean because of them. You drive down the road and you get in an accident, but most people end up driving down the road again. Surfing is you're going into their home, and it's just a natural part of life. My faith in God is a huge part of my life. And yeah, He has blessed me with an amazing family and group of friends. In the Bible, He tells us to think positively about ourselves, to not be down on ourselves. So I just try to live the way He wants me to, and make the best decisions I can. Being able to turn to Jesus after the shark attack kept me alive. I can't change it. That was God's plan for my life, and I'm going to go with it. People can do whatever they want if they just set their heart to it, and just never give up, and just go out there and do it. I think passion is something that's more powerful than even love. It's something that you're not willing to let go of, and you'll work really hard to make sure that stays a part of your life. It's easy to look at the things of this world to solve our challenges and obstacles in life, but when we submit our lives to Christ, His grace, mercy, peace and love will bring true fulfillment to our lives. I could never have embraced this many people with 2 arms. The author describes how impressed she was with the detailed storyboards that outlined her movie. Not just sketches, but real art. She then describes a Hawaiian sunset as God painting His storyboard on the sky. Like, with 1 arm I know I can surf, but competitive surfing can be really frustrating, and sometimes you don't do as well as you want to. It can be discouraging at times, but whenever I do get frustrated, I just focus on God. I just try to be myself and not conform to something I'm not, and just continue doing what I do. I just try not to think about the fact that I'm an inspiration for people. In the end, my love for surfing helped me overcome my fear of sharks. God will give us the strength to be able to handle things. I mean, you can try to do it on your own. And sometimes you can pull off some stuff, but in the long run, it's much easier with Him by our side. I'm just waiting for God to tell me what to do, but whatever it is, I want to be doing something like I am doing now, serving God and helping people. Our health and well-being is something that we can almost control, to a certain extent. We can choose to eat healthy, we can choose to think positively, and we can choose to have good posture. All this stuff makes a difference, and the way that you look and feel, and your confidence. Bethany Melanie Hamilton, born February 8, 1990 to Tom and Sherry Hamilton in Lihue, Hawaii. She has 2 older brothers, Noah and Timothy. After learning how to surf at the age of 3, Hamilton began surfing competitively at the age of 8 and gained her first sponsorship by age 10. Hamilton was homeschooled from 6th grade through high school by her mother, a housewife, while her father was a waiter at a town cafe. Hamilton is an American professional surfer and rider who survived a 2003 shark attack in which her left arm was bitten off and who ultimately returned to professional surfing. She wrote about her experience in the 2004 autobiography, Soul Surfer, a true story of faith, family, and fighting to get back on the board, which was adapted into the 2011 feature film, Soul Surfer, in which she attributes her strength to her Christian faith. Hamilton was also the subject of a 2018 documentary, Bethany Hamilton, Unstoppable, which discusses her marriage to Adam Dirks and how marriage and motherhood have affected her professional surfing career. On October 31, 2003, 13-year-old Hamilton went for a morning surf along Tunnels Beach, Kauai, in shark-infested waters, with her best friend, Alana Blanchard, as well as Alana's father and brother, while Hamilton was lying on her surfboard stomach down and talking with Alana. A 14-foot-long, 4.3 meters, tiger shark attacked her. It swiftly bit off her left arm. She was dangling it in the water, just below the shoulder. The Blanchards helped paddle Hamilton back to shore. Then Alana's father fashioned a tourniquet out of a rash guard and wrapped it around the stump of her arm. Hamilton was rushed to Wilcox Memorial Hospital. By the time she arrived there, she had lost over 60% of her blood and was in hypovolemic shock. Hamilton's father, who was scheduled to have knee surgery that same morning, was already there, but she took his place in the operating room with the same doctor. During subsequent media interviews, Hamilton confirmed that she felt normal when she was bitten and did not feel much pain from the bite, but felt numb on the way to the hospital. After Hamilton taught herself to surf with one arm, she returned to surfing on November 26, 2003, just 26 days after the attack, and entered her first major competition on January 10, 2004. She now uses standard competitive performance short boards. The shark-bitten surfboard that she was riding during the attack, as well as the swimsuit she was wearing, a gift from ocean photographer Aaron Chong, are on display at the California Surf Museum in Oceanside, California.